Good morning, boss, and welcome to another Monday morning update. Well, no, it's Sunday. It's Sunday morning update, and here we go. A couple of things have happened. We still haven't got all that stuff working whatsoever, but we're kind of working out some more logistics on what we might need to get this thing working as well in the set. So I'm just going to hit play straight away and show you what's happening here. First of all, we got the start and everything else that we had before. We got the options, which will be resolutions, that kind of thing, cameras, that kind of thing you want to put in. Maybe branding. We can put in some kind of logos and that kind of thing. That might also be a very nice thing. Green screening, that's for green screening, of course. And of course, intro. Now, intro, I thought, well, if somebody's got their own intro, we could cue in an intro, you know. So, for example, when you got your animation coming in, zap, they throw in an intro and that kind of thing as well. Outro, the same thing. When you finish your show, you hit an outro or an ender, which can show, something that you actually want to show. Bottom third's going to work on it as well, but that's all in the future. But kind of working out some more things that we need to get sorted out, because it kind of seems that when you're making these assets, it's very important that they actually are thought of before, kind of thing, you know. Screens, now this is of course in case you want to change the imagery on the screens, not the main screen, you know, there's small screens everywhere else. So you might want an image in one, you might want a video playing on the other one, that kind of thing. You can import those and maybe put them there. Now, of course, you still got your talent here. Green screening preview. This is a basic preview, and what happens is you should be able to actually do this green screening here and see another image of yourself down here, exactly how it looks green screen before you jump into the show. And of course, back wall URL. That's the back wall URL. At the same time, we could also have a back wall media in case you want to have a media file you want to play instead of a URL, and that kind of thing. I'm going to do the same thing with talent as well. For example, we'll be able to import maybe a media for it, at the same time URL, you know, give you the options, webcam, URL, or media. You know, maybe you record your show before and you just want to edit it and process it in here as well. You know, I mean, to put all the effects on, that kind of thing. Right, now, basically, that's as far as we're getting on that thing. Logistically wise, it's all broken. Okay, this is actually running right now. So if we push start, we do go into the set. Good news is we got rid of that little ball that was running around there as well. I did do some other stuff as well while we were working on other stuff. So, for example, now we're walking to the set here, and right, this is kind of not how it's supposed to look, boss. And there we go. We push P and all the animations start. Okay, so I didn't push the P. So I made this thing over here as well. I don't know what you think about it. Take a look at it. It's kind of like the George show with that image of you and that kind of thing. If you want to throw me another image of you, maybe of the later George and everything else, I'm not too sure, but I gave it some motion as well because, you know, why not? So I kind of think that animation is quite cool in that one there as well. That's the ones I'm talking about now that you'll be able to change, you know. Animations on this, or the screens on the sides here, those are the ones we're talking about changing all the stuff on. Anyway, so if we push camera one now or whatever, it's still the same animations like we had before, when this thing's going to roll in and everything else. And oh my god, it's back. Anyway, okay, I kind of was convinced I got rid of it. Gonna look into that one as well. Right, so basically that's all that's working. Problems is we still can't cross-link these widgets with the ones that are on the set already. That is such a huge if only I could get the link between these menued items. So what we do here updates in the other one. That's a huge part that we're stuck on. Yeah, we can't. That's just a lot of hassles. It's just not working, boss. And it's not because it's not working. It's because yeah, we got to figure that one out. At the same time, talking about that, while we were working on it, also decided to, you know, I took a little break of the coding part because I wasn't getting anywhere. Made that animation for you in the background with your logo then. At the same time, then I thought, well, while we're doing animation stuff and everything else, made also another cool animation for us, which we'll figure out somewhere to put it as well. Yeah, that would be under. Well, one second, boss. One second, getting it. Okay, so it would be under. Oh, here we go. So this is the animation. Then it goes like that, and it, um, bottoms out. So once again, I'll just play it there, and it goes like that. Freedom Virtual Broadcasting Solutions. I don't know if you want to change that. That's what I was thinking when I was making it, but definitely easily changeable. So wang and that kind of thing, you know. So that's kind of nice. It's quite a cool looking animation. Right, there's no After Effects, but yeah, that takes forever. And Cinema 4D and everything else, boss. Either way, right, that's as far as we've gotten. Still a very long way to get the functionality of the menus going and everything else. Right on. But progress is happening, definitely steadily and slowly. Well, it's definitely happening. Right on. As always, keep on rocking. Have a great day that side. Thanks for everything again. And right, send you another update on the next one. As for now, keep on rocking, boss. Over and out.